Hey everybody, and welcome to my demonstration video on how to make vinyl decals. Now, I'm sure you've all seen the stick families on the back of cars, or even the 13.1, 26.2. They're pretty common. I've been making decals for about 10 years. Over the years I've made hundreds of decals, banners, stencils. There's a lot of material to work with, versatility wise. You've got your standard colors like black, white, red, orange. They make reflectives. They even make material for t-shirt transfers. So today I'm going to show you how it's quick and easy to make a decal. Some of the supplies you're going to need obviously are vinyl. They come in rolls, usually 12 inches wide by 30 feet or 24 inches wide by 30 feet. You're going to need your vinyl cutter, good pair of scissors, utility knife or X-Acto knife, transfer tape, and also a squeegee. This is just a game card from an arcade, works just fine. And you're going to wind up with a decal. So once you've decided what you want to make, and in this case, let's say we want to make an Eastern Gateway decal to put on the back of our car. The first thing you could do is go to Google and just do a Google search for Eastern Gateway Community College logo or mascot, as it may be, and you're going to sift through the options that you find. In this case, I found one that was just the gator, and that's what we went with. So the next step after that, in this case, is you have to convert it to a format that the vinyl cutter can use. Vinyl cutters use a format called vector, and the extension for that is EPS. So the software that you can use for that is called Inkscape. It's free open source software, and it's pretty easy to use. So the next step we're going to do is to open up the Inkscape software and convert our file. So in Inkscape, we're going to open the file that we just downloaded. We need to select it, choose path, trace bitmap. In this case, we'll select all grays. We're just going to make it simple, just one or two colors. We need to get rid of the original and then save our new creation. And we're going to save this as a vector file. So we'll just tab down to Save As type and choose an encapsulated PostScript or EPS. Choose OK. And I've already done this once, so. Okay, so our next step is to load our vinyl cutting software and open the file that we just created, the vector file. We're going to click Accept and drag our file into the software. The next step is resizing it to the size that you actually want the final decal to be. In this case, we did 4 inches wide by almost 2 inches tall. The next step is to send it to the cutter. There's some other options in here, and then hit Cut Now. And it's going to let the cutter do its thing. So after the vinyl cutter is done with its part, there's one last big step that you have to do, and that's where your X-Acto knife comes in. You have to weed out all of the extra vinyl that you don't need, and depending on the piece, if it's small, kind of like this one, it can be tedious and time consuming. But usually it's not too bad, especially if you've got your vinyl cutter set up pretty well. So the next step after weeding is just to apply the transfer tape, and then you're done. You get your final product ready to go. So who makes all these decals we see everywhere? It's people like me. It's not always these big sign shops. Decals are fun and easy to make. Most of the time they only take a few minutes. Some of them can take a lot longer if you get into more colors. But they're a great way to personalize your things.